Befana, retold by Ashley Wallace. Long ago, in the country of Italy, there was a small little village by the name of Sorrento. And in Sorrento there was a little lady by the name of Befana. Befana loved to sweep her house clean for her guests every day. She swept until her floor was immaculate. And at the end of every day she would make herself a scrumptious meal. But today, while she was making her meal, there was a knock at the door. She went to the door to find her brother. And she said, "Brother, why are you here so late? I am already cooking my dinner." And her brother replied, "I'm sorry I'm late, but of course I'm going to check on you. I check on you every day." And Befana said, "Well, okay, but today you are way too late because I'm trying to cook my dinner. I have no time to talk." And her brother replied, "Okay, I will leave you alone. I just needed to make sure you're okay." Befana goes back into her house and starts cooking her meal again, only to hear another knock. She just continues cooking her meal. This time she figures it's her brother again. But then she hears another knock that's deeper. So once again, she goes away from her food, opens the door, and there is her dad, and her dad is upset. "Befana, why didn't you answer the door the first time I knocked? I was worried." And she said, "Dad, I am cooking my dinner. You and brother were late today." "Okay, I'll let you go back and cook your dinner, but you have to promise me that the next time you will answer the first time I knock." "Okay, okay, I will. Now let me get back to my dinner." So she went back to cook her dinner, and she was cooking, and the soup was getting almost done, and she could just smell the tasty herbs and spices in it, only to find another knock. And this knock went on and on. It was persistent. It did not stop. So she once again went to the door to open it, and this time she has just had it. She opens the door and yells, "What do you want now?" And much to her surprise, there are three men at her door. And she says, "Who are y'all and what do you want?" And they said, "We are looking for the Christ child. Is he here?" She said, "Christ child? What are you talking about, Christ child? I don't know any Christ child." And they said, "Well, the Christ child was born, and we have gifts, and we want to give them to the child. Do you want to come help us find him?" And she said, "No, my dinner is ready. I am trying to eat dinner. I don't have time to go with y'all." And with that, she shut the door and she went in and she poured her a nice bowl of clam soup. And then, while she was eating her soup, she started thinking, should I have gone with them to find this Christ child? Maybe I should have. Oh my gosh, I should have gone. My soup could have waited, at least for a little while. Befana gets ready to go help the three magi find the Christ child. Well, that is, if she can find the magi. So she goes out and she searches high and she searches low. And she can't even find the magi, much less the Christ child. So she starts running and running and running, thinking that she can cover more of the countryside if she runs very fast. And she runs so fast that she starts flying. And she starts flying, and she still cannot find the Christ child. But every year on January 5th, she will be out there looking for the Christ child. And she goes to all the houses, and with all the good boys and girls, she will leave goodies in their stockings and presents. Now, even though she only leaves presents on January 5th, it has been told that she has been seen throughout the country at different times of the year and in different places in the country. She has been seen flying through the air on her broom, still looking for the Christ child all throughout the year, not just on January 5th.